Dread's the name. GTA's the game. Hi guys, I'm Dread. In today's video, me and Clay are gonna be doing a lot of stuff in GTA just to mess around and do whatever. But I want to talk about somebody who currently I don't want to be friends with. But it could change. Maybe I'll be friends with him. So you guys remember AP, right? Well, he got with one of our friends, Allie, a female in our group, and is currently dating her. They were both in our group of friends, and then now they've run off together on PlayStation, and they complain that I don't invite them to Xbox stuff. And not necessarily just that, but just in general, don't invite them to stuff or invite them to parties or anything. And it's like, well, first of all, I don't know when you're on. Second of all, I don't want to bother you because you two are clearly busy. And third of all, you're fucking snowflakes. You see, when I had a friend group that were not snowflakes, no one in the friend group was snowflakes, because if you were a snowflake, you couldn't be in that friend group. I'm not a snowflake. I say things blunt and how it is to people all the time. I said something about his girlfriend, nothing necessarily bad. I just said that's why I don't deal with her, because, you know, and I started trying to explain to him why I said I don't deal with her, or I don't deal with her anymore, or I don't want to deal with her anymore. But then, you know what? He leaves. He leaves the call, and then he says what I said was fucked up, and then we don't talk for a couple hours, and then his girlfriend comes at me and starts doing the same shit that he did a couple hours before. And I had to put her in her place and tell her exactly what happened. I'm saying this now because from this point forward, I'm going to be very honest and blunt with people. If you can't handle what I say to you without letting me even finish the sentence explaining something, you don't deserve to talk to me or to anybody I hang out with. You don't even deserve to talk to normal people, because you couldn't even handle a normal conversation with me, which was a normal conversation, because you brought up something like, oh, well, people don't invite us anymore and don't invite her and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah, I don't deal with her anymore. Like, not even in a negative way. And he took it to heart. So again, from now on, anybody who hangs out with me, they're not going to be a snowflake, because if they are, they're going to know real quick why you shouldn't be one around me. I'm going to be super honest now. I've been trying so hard not to hurt AP's feelings or Allie's feelings. And again, they can see this video. That's fine. AP, you're a fucking snowflake. Allie, you're kind of a snowflake too. But your boyfriend really is a snowflake. Again, I had nothing against either of you, but you guys start stuff over nothing. Because I don't invite you to things or hang out with you. If you wanted that, then get that. Ask me. I don't know when you're on. You're both on PlayStation now. I'm not going to go on PlayStation to hang out with you guys, because all my stuff is on Xbox. You know? It's like, I want friends. But also, if my friends are going to be like that, I don't want them. It's just not worth it. It's not worth the time and effort that I have to put towards to make sure people don't get hurt anymore, when it's like I try so hard to not hurt people's feelings, and then you still get hurt for me saying a simple sentence, and you don't even let me finish the sentence. You just stop me abruptly and be like, this is why I don't hang out with people anymore, and then you leave. It's You're childish. You're fucking childish. I'm not normally this type of person to get in this kind of mood. I do record a lot of the time, and I just like stream and I'll talk about my problems, but sometimes those videos won't even get uploaded. And I have a couple of videos like that already with this same situation going on right now. This one's gonna get uploaded. I do not care. They wanted to be the way they are. Again, I'm just gonna say this right now before I even go any further with this. Allie, I have nothing against you. It's really just against your boyfriend AP. Like, me and you were cool. We're fine. I had nothing against you from the get-go. I just never invited you to stuff because you're not on Xbox, and I don't know when you're available to get invited. AP, on the other hand, I don't invite you for at least 3 reasons. But one of them is because you're a snowflake and can't take anything. Anything. At all. You always like to start arguments with people. And it's like, why? Why me also? Literally, you would turn a whole friend group against me. Why? I didn't do anything wrong. And they all went against me, assuming the worst because you ran your mouth about something that wasn't true. In the other videos that I have of me talking about you, AP, because there's at least 2 other ones that I'm not going to upload because it's going to hurt your poor little feelings. I was talking about that situation, and I was talking about it with other people. The fact that I can't even step away from social media for 4 days without somebody getting upset at me or a whole group of friends getting upset at me because I didn't do anything, which is something you would hope I would do, which is nothing compared to doing a lot. Like still being around and starting arguments and stuff. Like, I don't do that anymore. I didn't really do it to begin with. This all this video is here to say is that I'm done with the bullshit. If AP wants to come back, that's fine, but he better learn to not be a fucking snowflake. I'm not going to allow him back if he's just going to do the same shit over and over again, complaining that I don't invite him to play fucking video games. Dude, it's a goddamn game. Calm down. You're fucking 20. Calm down. Like, you act all tough and shit, but at the end of the day, you're nothing but a snowflake, but a snowflake. Dude, people like you are the reason why people like me can't keep friend groups, because it's not us that are causing our friends to leave and turn away from us. It's people like you turning them away from us, not me turning them away from me. I did nothing, literally. One time I did nothing, and they got upset at me and wanted to fucking leave me because I didn't care about a situation that was going on in a group chat that I don't pay attention to. I made the group chat so everyone else can go there and talk, and every now and then I would jump in and say hello or whatever, or see what other people posted in the group. But when I get this role all of a sudden where it's like, without even me asking for it or wanting it, I get the automatic group leader role. So anything that happens comes to me. And it's like, what the hell? I'm an okay, like, when I say this, I say this with the biggest heart ever. I think I would be pretty good to be in a group and not necessarily lead it. I can lead one. I can be a group leader, but at the same time, it's like we're all friends. We shouldn't need to have a group leader or someone that knows all the stuff about other people, and it's like they're the main person. Like that. We don't need someone like that. You didn't need me to be some sort of leader, and apparently if anything happened, I always got hit with it. And I would always get hit with it, and it's like, what the hell? I want to hang out with these friends, but if I do, then you get mad at me. And it's like, well, I want to hang out with them. It's not your fucking life. Like, what? Or just me taking a break for mental stuff. I can't do that without someone coming at me within a week saying how I didn't want to hang out with them until recently, and it's like, okay, well, let me tell you what's happening. And then when I tell them what's happening, they think of it as an excuse. It's not an excuse. It's not. Apparently you've never been manic before. I have. It's not fun. Of course, the last thing I want to say is, to keep it still cheerful at the end, is I don't care what happens with the rest of me hanging out with AP and Allie or them. I could care less. If they want to hang out with me, they can. They don't have to. It's just me. I'm making a video. And just know that no matter what happens, I know everything. No, I'm kidding. But seriously, don't start shit with me or anybody ever. There's just no point. If you think something's happening when it's really not, then why say run your mouth? Okay? Anyway, goodbye.